Alright guys, we've reached the final in Barcelona. It is a few hours from now. I should be going to bed soon, but I have to make my preview video, so here it is. The final is exactly like I predicted. Carlos Alcaraz, the top seed, against the 6th seed Holger Rune. But both of them won in straight sets, not 3 sets like I predicted, so it was comfortable wins for both of them. Alcaraz defeated Fils in straight sets. That was a very unsatisfying and poor match from Fils, in my opinion. After nearly beating Alcaraz in Monte Carlo, he got pretty much he never really had a chance to get in front in this match, and I don't know, his strategy just didn't look very good. It looked like he was not really doing anything other than hitting the ball hard, sometimes trying to hit it as hard as possible, and missing far more than he was making quality shots. So that seemed to be pretty much all he did for the whole match, just bashing the ball. And Alcaraz will take that all day. He can just defend forever, especially on slow surfaces like this, but honestly anywhere really, except maybe faster courts, indoor hard courts can be more difficult. Clay, he can really defend forever. So just pure power, and especially when you're just missing it more than you're making it, is obviously not going to work against a player like Alcaraz. Alcaraz, he serves 74% first serves in. That is actually pretty good. He doesn't normally serve that high, I think. I don't even know anymore. But that is a pretty high percentage of first serves in. He hit 11 winners and 13 unforced errors, so he did 2 more unforced errors than winners. So I don't think this was really Alcaraz at his best. Like I said, he didn't have to do anything. That's the thing. Like, all he had to do is defend, and Fils would self-destruct, as evidenced by the fact that Fils hit 13 winners and 38 unforced errors. So he did nearly triple the number of unforced errors as he did winners. So Alcaraz really didn't have to do anything other than keep defending, keep getting the ball back, and Fils would self-destruct. So there was no need for Alcaraz to produce a large number of winners. All he had to do is keep getting the ball back, and you will not produce many winners when that is your primary focus. So anyway, Alcaraz won this very comfortably, 6-2, 6-4. Holger Rune also won his match very comfortably, 6-3, 6-2. But in my opinion, he was even more impressive than Alcaraz was. He hit 70% first serves in. That is great. 20 winners and 13 unforced errors. So he did 7 more winners than unforced errors. Honestly, I think this was Rune at his best. Defending brilliantly, hitting great backhands, great drop shots, basically just doing everything well. Returning well. Again, he was even better than he was against Ruud, when I don't think he was at his best, but he was solid. Here, I think this was basically him at his best. Probably one of the best matches that he has played against a solid opponent in Khachanov. So, the head-to-head is 2-1 to Carlos Alcaraz, but they have never faced each other on clay before. So I think this can be this can be an interesting match, but I'm actually going to make a bit of a bold prediction here. Based on how both of these players have played in their last matches, I'm actually going to pick Holger Rune to win this in straight sets. And this may be somewhat of a bold prediction, but I think he was really just impeccable against Khachanov. He was really impeccable. Alcaraz, he did what he needed to do against Fils, but I don't think it was as impressive as Rune with Khachanov, because Fils, I already said this like twice, but Fils, there was no other option than to just, as long as Alcaraz wasn't just missing everything and defending, and as long as he wasn't defending very badly, but he's naturally good at defending, so that's pretty much second nature to him. As long as he didn't have a terrible day where he was just not getting anything back, he would win against this Fils, because this Fils just missed 3 times more often than he made good shots. So I think Rune was more impressive here, and I think he is maybe playing some of the best tennis of his career in this tournament, or at least in this last match. And so I'm going to make a bit of a bold prediction and say that Holger Rune will win in Barcelona, defeat Carlos Alcaraz in straight sets, even though Alcaraz is on a hot streak in Barcelona, has only lost 1 time on his debut in 2021, and since then has won 14 straight matches. So I'm going to again, this prediction may be very bold, Rune in straight sets, but I'm going with it anyway. And I think that Holger Rune will be the champion of Barcelona in 2025. So let's see what happens.